Hey, welcome back, everyone. It's time for Daybreak and 10 on Color 10.
We are on the air with you commercial-free for the next 10 minutes, and we'll begin right now. And let's check in with meteorologist Elisa Raffa first about this beautiful weather we have ahead of us.
Yeah, it's gorgeous out there this morning. We've got sunshine and that temperature at 54 degrees, so a pleasant and cool start with those sunny skies and light winds. A little bit cooler than yesterday by about 5 to 10 degrees. It's 59 degrees in Ava, 58 degrees in Monette, and 54 degrees in Camdenton. Dew points are still really pleasant, crisp, and dry in the lower 50s, so we're still at the bottom and very comfortable on the muggy meter. At the pool today, seasonal sunshine, that temperature gets to 83 degrees, which is just about our average. As you fire up the grill, you continue to have sunshine out there today. Even if you do some late grilling in the evening, you'll have clear skies and a comfortable feel with those dew points staying pretty low. We'll have temperatures in the lower 80s out there today, pleasant lower 60s overnight tonight, still feeling pretty good. A little bit warmer tomorrow in the middle 80s with sunshine and the humidity still at bay. So really nice stretch the next 3 days, a little bit warmer on Friday and Saturday with mostly sunny skies. High pressure just takes over and stays through the weekend and into early next week. We're looking at some pretty seasonal temperatures through the weekend, a little bit warmer early next week with highs of near 90 degrees, but a really beautiful dry stretch ahead. A really nice 7-day forecast, and we need it after all of the heavy rain that we've had recently. Joe, Jen.
And Lisa, thank you. New this morning, Live 360's Fairbanks Coffee Shop recently opened its doors. Color 10's Nija McDonald stopped by this morning and joins us now live to tell us how the nonprofit is serving coffee with a purpose. Nija, good morning.
Yeah, Jen, good morning. Fairbanks Coffee says that it wants the community to feel like it has a place to come that it may not normally feel comfortable in. Now, Fairbanks Coffee is located in the heart of Grant Beach inside the historic Fairbanks School building. The shop is part of Life 360's Jobs for Life program, which works to set local youth up for long-term success. Jamison Wilmoth is a recent high school graduate and works at the shop. Wilmoth says it feels good to know he can experience something like this right in his own neighborhood.
I had close to no coffee experience, but I feel like I can comfortably, with the hard skills, make a lot of the drinks around here. And I've learned how to keep good maintenance of a building, kind of get that entrepreneurial understanding of what grows and what allows this business to prosper.
And Life 360's community-based program also offers housing and nutrition services. As always, you can visit our website at ozarksfirst.com to learn more about the program. Reporting live in Springfield, Nija McDonald, Ozarks First.
Thank you, Nija. I want to bring you an important story now about last night, how the community came together to honor Springfield police officer Mark Priebe. He was hit by an SUV on Tuesday in front of police headquarters. A vigil held was organized by Priebe's church and the City of Republic. Chief Paul Williams says he had surgeries to repair damage done to his spine and ribs and has a fight ahead of him for his ability to walk. His wife is also battling cancer right now. His sister-in-law, Holly George Thomas, spoke about the gratitude for the outpouring of support.
You know, standing up and looking across the crowd, seeing so many friendly family faces that we've known for years that are just there to support us. And it's just a fantastic part about living here in the Ozarks is that it's truly a family. And, you know, your close friends become your family, your sisters, your brother, and just the love and the support. We couldn't ask for anything more.
Now, Officer Priebe was able to see the vigil thanks to a video call. In the past, he's been involved with Special Olympics Missouri, which released a statement saying, quote, "Our thoughts are with Officer Mark Priebe and his family during this time. He has been involved with Special Olympics Missouri for more than 10 years as a volunteer at competitions, as a region coordinator, a committee member for the Polar Plunge, and a dedicated advocate for all the athletes."
Putting crime into focus, a woman from Ava is set to face trial beginning today on first-degree murder charges for the death of her husband. 69-year-old Glenda Mason Young was arrested in 2018. The arrest followed an indictment by a Douglas County grand jury after evidence was presented regarding the death of David Raymond Young. The murder occurred at the couple's home in the Squires area in January of 2017. The bench trial is expected to last 2 days.
Need to keep you up to date with COVID-19 in Missouri. 2 employees at the George's Poultry Processing Plant in Butterfield have tested positive for the virus. Just over a month ago, the state was also dealing with a spread of cases near St. Louis and Kansas City. One plant in St. Joseph had 126 positive cases, 92 of which were asymptomatic. Dr. Randall Williams, the State Health and Senior Services Director, said at the end of April he did not believe those plants needed to close as a result of the spread.
But going forward, we now have the testing capacity to move in very quickly. Cannot thank them enough. We think what they do is incredibly important, so all of us are able to go to the grocery store and get food.
The Barry County Health Department believes the confirmed cases at George's Poultry Processing Plant are due to community spread from a neighboring county. The employees that have been diagnosed have been sent home to quarantine, along with others who had contact with them.
News from around America. Police in California have identified the man accused of opening fire outside of a Paso Robles police station. A manhunt is underway for the suspect, 26-year-old Mason James Lira. Police say one sheriff's deputy was shot in the face in what they called an ambush attack. Police have also linked Lira to the death of a 58-year-old man who was shot in the head near a train station in the city.
Demonstrators were on the street again in Portland yesterday in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. The night ended, though, once more with an agitated crowd outside the Justice Center. Some people pulled down the fence around the federal courthouse building and dragged it over to the Justice Center. Police ordered people to leave after criminal activity occurred in the crowd.
A statue of former Confederate President Jefferson Davis was pulled to the ground in Richmond, Virginia late last night. This is the second consecutive night a statue has been pulled down in Richmond. On Tuesday evening, a group toppled a statue of Christopher Columbus in Richmond's Bird Park and threw it into the park's lake.
Testing sites in Texas are now open up to people who were part of large protests across the region. There's no requirement for symptoms or other exposure to be qualified. Just being out in the crowd was classified as enough of a high risk of getting the coronavirus. The expanded testing comes as the percentage of COVID patients in hospital beds is the highest it's been in Texas since May 24th.
Set to reopen its Orlando theme parks today. SeaWorld Orlando, Discovery Cove, and Aquatica Orlando will all have adjusted schedules. According to the reservation features, SeaWorld will be closed Tuesday and Thursdays through the rest of the year. The parks will have new safety measures, including temperature checks, mandatory face masks, social distancing markers in lines, and hand sanitizer at attraction entrances and exits. High contact areas will also be cleaned more frequently. Now here's a look at what's coming up after daybreak.
Coming up, George Floyd's brother makes an emotional plea to Congress for police reform, what lawmakers are considering, plus how the government is using satellites to track the spread of the coronavirus. Coming up on CBS This Morning.
Now, in various areas of what's trending right now, Jen, is NASCAR at the moment, right?
Yes, so a couple of days ago, NASCAR's only full-time African-American driver said he wanted NASCAR to ban all Confederate flags from all of its events. NASCAR is doing that, announced today, so you will be seeing that trending today.
They made this movement in 2015, not allowing fans to bring in those flags. I think they're going to enforce this more, and even outside around the track, not allow those in. So it's a follow-up on that. Following up on this, great weather, right?
Just gorgeous. Starting today, going through the weekend and into next week. A little bit of a warming trend, but really nice.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for starting off your day with us here on Daybreak. Don't forget, you can always find us on ozarksfirst.com.